Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Simply Sheeta, and I'm here today to tell you guys about my fifth appointment, the much anticipated fifth appointment that I had today, which my bariatric team, which was to schedule my next and final appointment. Stay tuned. Wait till I tell y'all what happened. Okay guys, so like I was telling you guys in my last video, this appointment was going to be the day that they scheduled my psych appointment. What they've done is scheduled my psych appointment the exact same day that I have my very final sixth appointment with the bariatric team. So, next month, on June 12th, I will be wrapping this up. 40 days away, guys. You know I was going crazy in March. You know I was stir crazy as hell in March. But I'm going to take this all in stride. I am really going to look at this as a positive thing, because this is going to allow me to try to really get a grip of some of the habits that I need to have. You know, create some of the new habits that I'm going to need to have on the other side of surgery, as well as just get my mind right, because it's really like here now. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not going to say I've been playing, because I have done a lot of things. I'm going to give myself credit for what I've done, but I have a lot more to do. So next month on the 12th, we will be wrapping this thing up, and I am so excited. I saw, of course, as always, when I go to the bariatric appointments, it's always the same, the nutritionist, and seeing the nurse. When I saw the nutritionist, it was great because I had lost an additional 2 pounds and my blood pressure was really low. A lot lower than it's been. I cannot for the life of me remember exactly what it was, but I will make sure that I insert it in the video, because I was impressed, and she was too. The nurse, same thing. She, of course, wanted to know if I was still, not smoking. Of course, I told her yes. She explained when I come back, I will see have the psych appointment first, and then I will see them. So I guess maybe the psych appointment will be able to tell whoever does the psych appointment, the psychologist, to be able to say, hey, yeah, she's cool, or no, she's crazy and don't do this. I don't know how it works. I guess I'll find out on the 12th. But she also mentioned that I would be giving a test that basically will detect, I guess, nicotine in my system. Which, okay, whatever, like I haven't smoked a cigarette since March 23rd. So I'm sure by June 12th, there's not going to be any nicotine showing up in my system, which I'm proud of. A couple of things that I do want to work on that I am still having challenges with, guys. My food planning is going to be the only way I believe I'm going to be able to really get good with logging, because I suck at logging. I'm not even the kind of person that has my phone in my hand all the time. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not that person. So it's kind of hard for me to constantly, like, every time I eat something, stop and log. But I think what I'm going to have to do is just meal prep and log beforehand and just stick to what I take. Vitamins, I take, okay, you guys know I have vitamins that I purchased in the beginning of this journey that I still am not taking on a regular basis. I want to get used to that. That's going to be a part of my life. As well as I want to get a sippy cup, because I need to practice sipping. I'm not a sipper. I am a straw drinker. I know I can't drink out of straws post-op, but I do prefer drinking straws. So I said I want to go to the dollar store and get a little kitty sippy cup and just, try to work with that. Excuse me. Other than that, a lot of the stuff that I plan on doing over these next 40 days are going to be spiritual in nature, mental. I want to really get serious about working out, get on my Wii Fit, which I always loved. If I can just get on there, even if it's just, 30 minutes a day, every other day, I don't care. I just want to get physically active. The weather is nice now. I do feel a lot better. Like, I can feel my energy, even losing 11 pounds. I can feel a difference. When I went to my doctor's, I didn't have the same discomforts, walking to the office and stuff, standing a little bit longer than I used to. I'm noticing it. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited. A couple of things also I wanted to mention in this video that I never had the opportunity to mention in my last video, because you guys knew what happened with the car and the bird and all of that. But two things. First, I wanted to tell you guys, in my support group meeting, which was like 2 weeks ago, there was an app that people were talking about that I want to tell you guys to check out if you haven't already. It's called Berrytastic. I'll put it down so you guys have the correct spelling. It is available for iOS and Android, and it is the bomb. It is the bomb, guys. I downloaded it. I've been using it. It tracks your protein, your food, your weight, and it will give you reminders on when it's time to drink water, when it's time to take your vitamins. It has a timer on there for your, like if you want to make sure you're eating in 30 minutes. It's dope. I mean, this thing is going to come in handy. I already can see how it's going to come in handy for me in the future. So if you don't have it, or if you're looking for a good app, I love it. I think it's so much better, just in my opinion, so much better than MyFitnessPal and some of the other ones, because this one is made and targeted for bariatric patients. So check that out. I also wanted to tell you guys about an experience I had last week. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, simply.sheeta, you would have known about this, because I was so excited the day it happened. I put it on Instagram, and I post every day on Instagram, y'all. But anyway, so story time. I have a person that I work with who basically is kind of like a work friend, like that person that you talk to, chit chat with. You might order lunch with, but you've never done anything outside of work socially or anything like that. You've never been to her house. She's never been to your house, blah, blah, blah. A person like that that works with me, who had been out of work for a couple of weeks, but I sat in a different location, so I really wasn't paying attention. Well, that same week, I was moved to a desk right next to her. And coincidentally, she came back to work that same week. And someone else said to me, wow, she looks great. She lost a lot of weight. I wonder what she did. I didn't really pay attention, because I'm not newsy like that. Like, I'm here to do my work. I'm not paying attention to what everybody else is doing. I was just glad to see her, like, hey, girl, what's up? So, but when someone says something, and of course it's going to make me pay attention. And I'm just the kind of person, I pay very close attention to detail. I look and listen a lot. I listen to what people say. I watch what they do. So I noticed this person ended up ordering breakfast that morning, as we would do before all the time. But this time, instead of getting her normal, bacon, eggs, potatoes, she wanted cheese, egg burrito, breakfast burrito. And I'm like, what? With no meat. And I'm like, what? So, okay, people change. I ordered her food when I ordered mine, but I noticed that she was pinching off of this breakfast burrito. I also noticed she had water. She was the kind of person that always had a soda with a big cup of ice. Well, the ice wasn't there, and the bottle of water was, that she was sipping very, very slowly. So, I decided, well, I'm going to share with her what I'm doing, because, again, we're friendly enough to do that. But I decided to just share with her, So the next day I did. I said, hey, it was just her and I. No one else was in the office at the time. I said, hey, listen, guess what I'm doing? Guess what I decided to do while you were going? And she's like, what? I said, I decided to get sleeved. And her eyes lit up, and she said, well, guess where I've been the last 6 weeks? And I was like, I knew it. Then at that point, it just was like the floodgates open, and we were like two giddy, schoolgirls. And I'm like, it's so nice to have someone in real life that I could talk to. It's so nice to have someone in real life next to me that I can actually watch and pay attention to. So, she was telling me her ins and her outs, and the ups and the downs, the dehydration, and, getting used to things. A lot of the stuff that I see online on my videos, but it's different. You know what I mean? It's really, really different. So I was excited about that. Excited to tell you guys about that. She didn't tell anybody, she made it, she kind of made it clear, like, I didn't really tell anybody here. And I get it. I work with a bunch of newsy ass people, and people that always just need something to talk about. So, it was nothing for me to talk about. Like, I'm not talking to people about my journey, so definitely not going to discuss hers with anybody. That's up to her. But yeah, so yeah, that was dope. That was really, really a great thing. So yeah, guys, for the next 40 days, there really will not be a lot for me to discuss as far as what I'm doing, like appointments and stuff, because again, I don't have one for 40 days, but I will be coming to you guys with content, maybe even a little bit more regularly than my usual week, once a week, only because, I'm going to be stir crazy. You guys know how I was in March. I'm going to be a little stir crazy, but I'm not going to just come on here and just, bore the shit out of you either. But I do have some things in mind that I want to do. But if you guys have any suggestions, I welcome them. Please put them in the comment section. If you have suggestions for videos or if you have any questions for me, please feel free to ask. I mean, I'm not on the loser's bench, but I can tell you just about anything about the pre-op process or anything that you might be interested in knowing about me. Please put them in the comment section or just stick around because I'm going to do a get to know me video very soon and present that to you guys because I guess, it's time to get to know me a little bit better. I mean, you've been watching me now for a couple of months. So, yeah, it's time for me. I feel like it's time for me to start sharing a little bit more about who I am with the community so you guys can feel, comfortable and watching my channel. So, anyway, please like and subscribe. If I have any new subscribers, hi guys, thank you very much for supporting me. My old subscribers, hey family, thank you all for supporting me. I appreciate it. I truly do appreciate it. Check me out again. I am on Instagram at simply.sheeta. Is a private account, but if you, request and I can see that you are basically about VSG or, something positive, I will accept your request and I will follow you back because I think it's good for people in the communities is to support the community. But that particular Instagram account is strictly VSG. It is not my personal, so that's why I said if your account is not about VSG, then it's likely that I will not. Don't forget, guys, love yourself more. Take care. Talk to you next time.
People look at you strange saying you changed, like you worked that hard to stay the same, like you're doing all this.